Alright guys, welcome to the 6 o'clock shift, the final shift of the weekend for the Cashin' Out Winning Weekend Doubles Tournament here at Northwest Lanes in Fairfield, Ohio. Thank you guys for being with us on the last shift of the weekend. It's shift number 8. We got $150 on the line at this shift for the highest, technically $300 on the line, really. You got 150 to the highest scoring team on this pair, and then $150 to the highest scoring senior team on this shift, which we've only got 2 seeded teams.
Two senior teams on this shift fighting out for that 150 bucks.
I mean, and really, technically, they could win both 150s if they pop off the best score out of everybody. Can they? I assume. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what would happen. We'd have to ask. If they throw the highest score, do they get...
I think they have to have signed up for both and paid for both open and seniors to do that.
Okay. That makes sense then.
So if they went in there and signed up only as seniors,
then
I don't think they're eligible for the open. I could be wrong. We can ask Jermaine. He's right over there. But I think in order for them to be eligible for both, they had to pay for both.
That makes sense. So on our live stream pair, we are here at 19 and 20 and 21 and 22, just like we have been. So we've got Josh Pickett and Brandon Trainham, Zach Grove and Jake Leach on 19 and 20. We've got Jeremy Ciccone and Keith Schooler, who we were just talking about before we went live. Keith shooting 799 last set, so hopefully maybe see if he can get to 8 this set. And Eric Burris and Riley Woods. They're on 21 and 22 on the bottom of your screen. What'd you find out?
He said that you have to be in both of them.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to guess that Deanna and Michael did not get
I'm sure they didn't.
But I'm not sure about Ricky and Brad.
Might have. I mean, they're good enough to compete with them younger guys.
They are.
Could be something else we have to find out.
Even though Ricky doesn't seem to like to come in and bowl the regular sweepers, he just likes to come in and take everybody's money in the senior sweepers.
Ricky, listen, I don't know why either, man.
Yeah.
You guys can probably thank your lucky stars that he don't. Because that old man come in here and whip up on y'all.
Oh, he would.
Listen, yes.
On house shot in this building, there's
Ricky
only a couple of people
that
that can rival Ricky Hayes there, and the other one's named Rick McCormick. I mean, we talked about the other day. I don't know. I'm gonna change my name to Rick in this building.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, you said there were a couple of people. I was thinking, I only think of one person I would take over Ricky Hayes in this building on a house shot.
I say it again. Travis Bale is the other one, but I always think about Travis when he gets his head right and really puts his mind into this game. Has a lot of talent.
Yes, but that would be the thing.
And that's the only other person that I know that knows this building the way them two do.
Yep.
But you're right. It's getting Travis in here and getting him to get his mind right.
Yes. All right, we have practice winding down. We are getting ready to start the actual scoring and start the shift.
She be gone.
We currently leading, I believe we were talking about that, is still 15-25. I believe last I heard the load of cash required a 14-20. This is being bowled on a modified house shot, but it also is the burn shift. So we bowled a shift at 3:30 with 2 teams. Pretty much every pair had about 2 teams on it, and they are bowling on what is left over from that shift. So they did not re-oil for this shift. It's just whatever's left there. That's what they're bowling on.
Yeah, we're going to see guys considerably further left than you've seen in the last shift.
Brandon Trainham.
Especially that guy right there.
Yep.
Here's so this is going to be the opposite. Brandon's going to be way left. Josh is not going to be left.
If Josh gets left, we're all in trouble.
Right.
And that shot might mean he might have to move his quarter of a board left.
That might have been a little bit of a pull.
Yeah, it probably was.
A little bit of a pull.
Yeah.
Josh was the winner of our Friday night singles sweeper, taking home the $3,000 first place prize for that young man.
He's trying to get a clean sweep of the weekend. If he can win this one, take home another 1,000 with his 2,000 with his partner, 1,000 each. Here's another guy you're going to see swinging the whole bowling lane.
Absolutely. Does not leave anything left in the bag when he throws the bowling ball, that's for sure. Gets every bit of it.
Yeah, watch it go. Oh, he
Goodness
up in
gracious.
front of it, but yeah, he just absolutely gnaws on the ball when it gets to the bottom.
Jeez.
Just every bit he can.
Ooh,
Yeah, like
come on, Keith.
Yep. Keith's even a little further left than you typically see him, it looked like, too. But that's what'll happen when
Keith doesn't lack rev rate. It's just that may not be his A game to be that far left, but he's definitely not new to it, or he doesn't shy away from it for sure.
Oh, Ricky Hayes. Look, there it is.
Man, that man.
We're going to keep an eye on that because you got Ricky and, like we said, Ricky and Brad and Deanna and Michael are the only two senior teams. So we're going to keep an eye on that to see who wins that $150 for this show.
We missed a really good set right here by being set up just two pairs. If we could have set up on two pairs the other way, or the layout could have been two more pairs. Two pairs left of where we're watching on your camera, guys. We got some great bowlers over there too. I mean, these guys are great. Talking about Brian Himmler and Joel Ray over here.
We're only one
and
pair.
We're going to talk about Ricky Hayes and Brad.
Oh yeah,
who are two pairs left. Sorry, Steve. I know how to count.
You did go to Hamilton.
Dave Metters and Nolan White over here are definitely going to be trying to hunt down that 15-25, and then two guys when they can put their heads down and really grind it out, these guys can make a big run at it. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm surprised Himmler and Joel didn't get into seniors.
Well, Joel's not able to yet. I've made that mistake too.
Ah, see, you're in trouble, Stephanie. You're in trouble. You said it. He's going to hear it. You're in trouble.
I did that one time too. He's like, "What are you talking about? I'm not." He's like 45.
Really? Wait, I mean, sorry guys. I'm gonna just still be quiet. But never mind.
I did the same thing. I'm not gonna lie, but see, now I don't feel as bad because you did the same
I
thing
definitely
I did. Well, the crazy thing is he's not that far off from it either.
I know. I was surprised finding out about his age.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you bowl? Something.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He went right with it.
Oh, he made, maybe a little cliffed for him. I mean, it's odd to say that at the line he plays, but it just could be.
I want to ask Joel, like, hey, Joel. For clarification around here.
Yeah, I do want to say he's like 30. I think he told me one time he was like 45. So.
But how long ago was? No, I'm just kidding.
It's been about a year or so. But
so we might be
5
pushing
years.
47.
Yeah. Usually Connor's on, but Connor might be in here bowling somewhere. Normally Connor's watching, so he would have been the one to say something. They'd cover the spare, Josh.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yep.
All right, I'll end the debate for you both. Joel's only a couple of years older than I am.
So he's like 55?
Close. Right.
Oh!
Oh, I know better. I just held the opportunity and had to take it.
It sounded like he wanted that. Oh my goodness! Look at Sack Grove. Good grief.
He just, for a one-hander to put that kind of rev rate on the ball is nuts.
Teach me your ways.
Yeah. I mean, you set
I'm not
that up.
talking to you, sir. You're rude.
You put the ball on the tee that easily, I'm going to swing at it.
I know that's right.
But yeah, I do remember I was saying that on. I was talking to him at Gilmore one time, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you going senior stuff, right?" He's like, "I'm only 45." I'm like, "Oh, my bad. Sorry." Like I said it right to his face. He's like, "I'm not old enough." I'm like, "Oh."
I think he's 2 years older than me. I think he's 46 now.
Yep, that's what I said. I thought he said he was 45, and it was about a year ago. Well, maybe we can just blame Connor for that. Maybe that's why he looks fit. Maybe that's why we think he's older. It's Connor's fault.
Yep, I'm with all that.
See, Joel, so when you go back and watch this, it's not our fault. It's Connor's fault. He aged you. I mean, you don't look that old. It's just, but that's because you don't have a teenager yet.
It's true.
What about a teenager?
Man, I started late.
I got one.
I started late.
Yep.
Well, two of them.
Just said they'll age you.
44 with a 9-year-old.
Who child?
Yeah, so I know I started late.
Look, and I got mine right out the way. 13, 14, 15.
So it looks like we are up to 66 over on YouTube, and we got 44 coming in on TikTok. So let us know. Ask us any questions you have. Let us know where you're watching from. We've had people all over. We've actually had people all over the world this weekend. This morning we had somebody from New Zealand watching. On Friday we had a bunch of people out on the West Coast, Washington, Nevada, California, all that. Yep.
We are now
coming in from Nashville, Tennessee.
Steve said we are now worldwide.
That's right.
Worldwide, hey.
Prestige.
Italy? Does that
we
say
got
Italy?
That does say Italy.
Dang.
Hey.
Houston.
Hey.
Yeah, we had a lot of people on the West Coast on Friday night, but that's because we were live streaming at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, so it was prime time for them. Yeah. Yeah. We are just north of Cincinnati, Ohio, here at Northwest Lanes in Fairfield, Ohio. Again, thank you guys for watching. Kansas City over here from John on YouTube.
Oh,
Quispy coming in from Ireland. We told you we're worldwide.
He's
rocking the.
Yep. There's that bucket list vacation right there is Ireland.
Yep. Yeah, you got Duck from Oklahoma, Willboy from Phoenix. Like I said, we're all over the place.
Crispy
rocking the Squirtle.
Joining in and watching with us today.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching. Glad to have you. Like we said, you got any bowling questions or anything? We're good to answer those too. Got Orlando from. It's a very interesting choice of username there, did he? I'm not sure I'd keep that. Sorry about that. But.
Steve can't just let one go.
No, he can't. Never. Never.
I mean, if you're doing that, you know what you're doing at that point.
He's
laughing. I mean, you know what you're doing.
Who is that? Do you know who that is? It's a bowler.
It could be a bowler, but I mean, it's all over. We're on TikTok and YouTube. People can just scroll through and catch it. So
I love that for y'all. Finally,
this is for those watching. This is actually a tournament going on here. This is a doubles tournament that's been going on all weekend. This is the 8th and final shift of this. The winners of this are guaranteed $2,000. This is on a modified house shot. It is the burn squad, so they have not been oiled since last shift. So therefore, it's a little bit more difficult. That's why you see people a little further left and really hooking the ball a lot. This is the burn shift. We said,
they're definitely a little crispy out there.
Yep. The handicap, there is handicap, though you don't really see. I think we have one on the live stream pair. Riley Woods has 8 pins of handicap. This is 80% of 210 handicap tournament. So, yep, we've got that. The Cashin' Out Winning Weekend Tournament. That's what you see right there on the thing, on the board. Down at the bottom, you see the weekend doubles. We've got all of our sponsors up on the screen there. We got Storm, great bowling balls for them. Motive. We've got Strikers Pro Shop here in Northwest Lanes. Hurricane Bay Car Wash. Protection Plus Window Tinting. Pate Property Trucking. Undisputed Transportation Trucking. Bolify, Bowler HQ, as well as we've also got one that's not up there because we found out about it after we made the banners. But Boss Lady Productions, they run tournaments around. Just so you know, all for something primarily we just do here in Northwest Lanes. That's kind of what the NWL tournaments kind of stands for. Northwest Lanes tournaments. So we are primarily do that. You may see us do a couple of things in other places. We've traveled a couple of times. We've gone up to Dayton, Ohio before. We've streamed up there.
Yep. We
could be seeing us in some other places potentially this year. There are some discussions on that.
Yep.
But nothing official
if
yet.
Hit it any harder. Look at this point.
I don't think you can.
Goodness gracious.
There you go.
Got the front six. Brian has
Brian
the
up
front
here.
six.
Brian showing why he's a local league legend.
Jeremy's got the front six.
They all want this. They all want this $150.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, they want the $2,000, but you got
That's what I was about to say. I think
$150 as
we're
well.
all gunning for something else.
Yep. Oh yeah. Zach's rev rate's gotta be every bit of 500 plus. Probably may even be pushing 550.
Look, at this point, the way it grabs the thing.
Yeah. I mean, you just see him. He's one of those. You get that high backswing and just put everything you have at the bottom, and it just takes off. That's the one thing I have not been. I've tried it, but that's the one thing I've not been able to master is the modern release. I learned bowling 20 years ago when the release was still everything was in your fingers. It's not the yo-yo method, so my arm stays straight through the entire release, and so I don't get that whipping motion off my fingers. I've tried it, and I can kind of do it, and I get the rev rate, but my accuracy goes.
That part.
I can't.
That part, yes. That's me with hooking
Yeah.
the lane. It's like, okay,
Yep.
yeah, I can do it, but I'm not consistent with doing it.
I can't hit my mark. And then I've also even tried playing around with two-handed, and I throw the ball way too slow to throw it two-handed. So I get the rev rate, but it just left turns when it gets down there, because I can only get like 13, 14 miles an hour two-handed.
Speaking of missing
We got
target,
somebody
Josh,
from South Africa.
Josh,
Alex.
way wide out the window over here. Leaving
He
the
said
out.
that guy hit it so hard, his revenge
rev-
rate.
Yeah, I think he
He's
meant
just
revenge.
revenge.
Oh, okay, I'm
Probably,
like-
yeah. Autocorrect.
Okay.
Threw revenge in there. I mean, the way he is hitting, it seems like he's trying to get revenge on the bowling ball, but for the
Exactly.
pins. Oh. Josh trying to make that there. It's always fun to hit the pin and it doesn't fall over. It just wobbles on you.
Oh, come on, Himmler.
There's another one that hated the shot off their hand, and it 10 back for him, Keith Schooler.
Oh,
we
yeah.
saw
And
that.
as soon as he let it go,
Yep.
it was inside a target, but he found some hold there.
Again, guys, we do have a mobile camera, so if we do have some of these people off to the just to the left, maintaining these perfect games, we will take the camera there and bring that to you guys so you guys can see it. Okay, guys, this is the doubles tournament. Traditionally, you will see us live streaming on Sunday afternoons. I mean, obviously, that's what we're in right now, but usually what you'll see is us, we'll live stream a...
Our single
It'll be
sweeper.
a singles sweeper stepladder finals. Yusuf, this tournament isn't a shift tournament to where basically it's whatever your total pinfall is the top whatever the high score is wins for 3 games. And then they pay out, I believe it's 1 in 5, 1 in 6, one of those, the payouts on that. So it's not that there's a number of teams left. But on this shift, we do have 13 teams bowling this shift. Not sure what they ended up getting up to, but we were pretty packed most of the weekend, so they had to have been pushing 150, I would guess.
All right, Ricky.
Especially for 8 shifts, yeah, they've got to be pushing everybody to 150, if not even up towards 200. But I don't know if they would have quite gotten to 200 with some of the smaller shifts they had. Yep. Yeah, Northwest Critical Cards Gaming. Yeah, we got leagues. We got 3 leagues in here on Saturdays. 3 different times of leagues on Saturdays coming up. You got youth in the morning, you got the progressive league, and you got evening leagues in here.
Saturdays are going to be big day.
Yep. There you go. Good shot.
10 pin.
Yep.
Ooh-wee.
Yep. So that brings us down to 1 person with fronts. So we've only got 1 opportunity, or no, 2.
Oh, Jeremy.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Went off. Never mind.
Yeah, so we are down to 1.
Yeah, Jeremy went high to the face.
No.
4-7-10.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
I wasn't looking.
4-6-7 is what it was. But he went high. Tried to leave the big 4.
Took 1 of them out.
Yeah, something took 10 out.
Take his shoestrings.
Again, guys, if you like what you see here, like we said, we do try and do live streams at least once a week with our tournaments and everything else. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click like, share it around, and click the little bell icon so you know when we go live. Like I said, traditionally our stepladder finals for our Sunday day sweepers are sometimes usually between 4 and 6 o'clock, or 4 and 5 really, 3 and 5 maybe. Just depends how many people we get and how long it takes to get through qualifying and match play and all that fun stuff. But for those, you can see we even get a little more crazy with some of our cameras and things like that. So we'll have something that looks like the bottom screen, but then we'll have a camera down the lane so you can see the ball go through the pins. And then we've got a camera pointed up at the score so you can read those a little better. They're a little small on this, but that's just because with this kind of format, we like to stream a couple of pairs, give you guys more people to see, more to watch.
Well, Steve, you want to tell them the good news? We got our subscriber count.
Oh yeah, we did hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. So with that does mean that sometime in the next week or so, we will be giving away a bowling ball to one of our subscribers. We did say when we hit 500, we were going to do that. And really, we've gained like 80 subscribers just about this weekend
today
alone.
Well, this weekend, yeah.
This weekend, yeah, because we gained like 20 or so on Friday night when we live streamed then. Yeah, so I mean, really, thank you guys for clicking that button, clicking that subscribe. I mean, we're sitting at 135 people watching right now on YouTube, so thank you guys for that.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us. And
anybody who gets in today will still be
a ball of your choice. Yep. Steve, want to go live with that one? You want to get mobile going?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that's what I said. Did you want me?
I can get it.
Here, I'll swap you, Steve. Well, here, I got the headset on, Steve. I'll just go do it.
Steve likes to be the one setting up the camera.
You know me, I like my tech. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
He said, don't touch it.
Steve can be gone for like a birthday party or something, and I can be running the live stream by myself, and I'll get text messages going, "How's everything going? What's going on? Why does the camera look like that? It's not zoomed in enough. Did you touch the camera?"
I'm so weak. Oh my God, that was out.
Like we said, once he steps up in the 10th frame, we'll go ahead and turn that camera on so you guys can see him go for the perfect game there.
This one would be fun to watch because this guy.
Yep.
Oh, they're asking how does the giveaway get chosen?
We will put it all on a random wheel. I'll go through and find a way. There's all kinds of. I don't know how to call it, programs and apps for YouTube that'll do these random draw giveaways, and they're specific for YouTube subscriber counts and things
also,
like that.
one thing I will want to go ahead and put out now is this is going to be limited to U.S. subscribers.
I do want to say that. We want to put that out there because international.
Come on, Himmler.
Yeah.
I'll pay it.
Okay.
I'll pay it.
All right. Never mind.
We'll do it for everybody.
But it also is.
I don't
you
want
have
to say
be
that now.
on-
Now that we got 500.
Okay.
I don't want
I'm
to
just
say
saying.
that now.
You. That question did come from TikTok, so we are going to do one on TikTok as well. But we've got to get to 1,000 subscribers on TikTok before we'll do that. So if you want to be in that and you're over on TikTok, jump over to our YouTube page and subscribe over there because that is the one we are going to be giving away this week because our goal for that has been 500. We've been saying that for months and it's just taken us a while to get there. But so that is the case. If you are on TikTok and want to get in that, go over to YouTube and subscribe over there. It's under the same title, NWL Tournaments. Its easiest way to find it is just type NWL Tournaments without a space and we'll pop up. So if you just type NWL Space Tournaments, a bunch of other random things pop up. So find us over there. All right. Brandon shooting a 266. So
Good
great
game, Brandon.
Oh, we sitting there talking through that, and Brian missed his first shot.
Oh, I thought you'd seen it. That's why you didn't swap over.
Look, I thought he did too.
Yep, I didn't even see it. So sorry, guys, we didn't bring that to you, but he missed his first one, so we didn't miss a perfect score there.
Just subscribe.
Yeah, we'll get this
That's
one.
who he was watching. The Brian Himmler in-house, local league legend.
That's right.
Still managing the 279 there. I go grab the camera and bring it back.
He got a lot on his too.
Oh wow, what a carry that was for Jake.
Yeah, Jake's two-handed though, wasn't he? Was he not? Jake's two-handed though, isn't he?
Jake's two-handed, but that was even for a two-hander, that was
Yep.
Dang, I meant to look to see what Jeremy finished with. Oh, funny.
I got to tell you, Steve, I'm starting to get used to these wireless headsets. I might not be able to give them up, dude.
Spoiled.
Why is that? I mean, these feel just as comfortable.
They are. They are. Just the sound in these are a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, it's just because you can hear yourself in those a little bit, so you can at least know kind of what you sound like. These, you don't hear anything. So you just get a little bit of what you can kind of hear yourself talk, so you know you're talking. Whereas these, I don't get anything in them.
All right, I had fun.
Yep.
I'm gonna go down here.
There you go.
Stephanie, I appreciate you stepping in and sitting down and having a chat with us.
Absolutely, I appreciate being in here. It's been a while. It's been forever. All right, what do I do?
That button there. Yep. Thank you. Yep. All right, so we got that first game out. Now they're going to be getting ready to start up here. Also looking over. I will say at this stage, I'm going to go ahead and. I mean, I know there's still 2 games left, but I believe that Ricky Hayes and Brad Ingram are going to go ahead and take that $150 for the seniors. Michael Ash just really looks like he's struggling down there to find something. So I just don't see the lead that Ricky and Brad have built up.
I'm going to say this, and I say it out of complete love, but what he's struggling to find is his glasses.
Yeah. He can't. He's told me multiple times. He throws it, and he have to ask somebody what he left sometimes because he doesn't even know what's standing up down at the end of the lane. You got Nolan and Dave.
Cage
Dave
match
really
going on down
off,
there.
Yeah. 268 for Nolan and
somebody try to steal your Mountain Dew. Oh,
Jeremy missing a 10-pin.
You don't see. Somebody go play the lottery because you don't see that.
Yep. You say the total pinfall for each time. What do you mean? 'Cause the scores, I mean, the scores are kind of up on the screen. It's a little bit small, but that is up there. That's as best as we're going to be able to do. Like you can see, his 9 missed there. Oh, for each team, that one we don't really have. So them being across from each other,
Yeah, it's a little
it's a
weird
little
when they're
tougher to
the
do that.
partners are across from each other. And they
Maybe
do
that's
that
something
in
we.
these doubles formats just in case they get so many teams to
Yeah, that's
sign
right.
up that we have to
Yeah.
put 3 teams on a pair is why we
Yep.
do it.
Yep. 'Cause then it's fair to everybody. Or if you just get one team on a pair, they're across from each other. So adding another. So that's why we
Right.
do across from each other as opposed to on the same. So that is why that goes in that way. But for a note, what did we have? You have what? Could go ahead and write those down so we can update that.
I can give you all the team scores if you want.
Yep. Let me write down the names real quick. All right. I'm good. What we got?
Hang on, let me get it narrowed down to this shift.
And there he goes. I can give it to you, and then he's sitting there taking forever
Well,
to do
I decided to do it this way after you said hold on. So I was like, oh, I got time.
Yep.
I'm going to do it this way then. All right. So Josh Pickett shot 210. Brandon Trainum with a 266, giving them a 476 total. Zach with a 227. Jake with a 268. 495 total. Jeremy Saccone had 265 that game. Keith Schooler with a 207. That gives him a 472. Eric Burris, 236. Riley Woods, 173 with her handicap.
That's with her handicap?
That's with her
173.
handicap, yep.
Okay. So 409.
409, yep.
Those are some pretty solid scores out the gate.
They're going to have to put a couple of big ones together if they want to chase down that 1525. Looks like Jake and Zach have the best shot at it right now. 495.
What did Ricky and
Oh,
Brad
wide.
get to down there?
Even with his rev rate, he wasn't going to get that one back. Ricky and Brad. Let's see. What pair were they on?
They're on, what pair is that? 15,
15 and
16?
16? Brad pulled off a 173 and Ricky's 280. So
Okay. That's right. Good to see
453.
that Brad
Still
was
not
down. Yeah. Still not
terrible
bad,
for a
but
team. They're gonna need another. They're gonna need a huge one somewhere. A really
yep.
big set.
Yep. Jeremy still
That one
wishing
to
he had that
cross
10 pin,
over.
Brad.
Oh, he just. Boy, if he'd have caught some of that 2-pin, I believe Zach would have had a chance with that spare.
Yep.
He had the ball doing. He had the angle coming across it just right, just missing that 2-pin to get it. Right, was over here. We're talking about her getting back into bowling.
Yep.
She had to take an extended period of time off.
Right. We got some school. Josh and Brandon is struggling to get some carry here. Brandon with Josh with 3 straight 9 spares. Thanks, Alex, for the share. Really do appreciate that. See that over on TikTok. Can't see some of those over on YouTube. But again, like we said on YouTube, feel free to subscribe if you like what you're seeing. We do this fairly often. We are also, for those who have joined recently, we are here just north of Cincinnati, Ohio, in Fairfield, Ohio, at Northwest Lanes. This is the Cashin' Out Winning Weekend tournament. The last shift of the weekend with about, what I say, we got 8 teams on this one. 13 teams. 13 teams in this shift. Like I said, we're probably pushing well above that. I don't know, obviously, we're 150 or so.
Well, we had 70 for the day today.
Okay.
I was
Probably
able to do the
similar to
math
that.
on.
I think we had more than that yesterday.
Oh, we
Quite
had
a
way
few
more than that
yesterday. There were multiple shifts with like 3 teams on the pair at times yesterday. So they're probably pushing 170, be my guess. Because I don't think we filled the house once today, and they filled it multiple times yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, even if you get 32, at least 32 3 times. Yeah, they probably had every bit of 100 teams plus yesterday. Ooh, 10 pin there from Brian. Just couldn't quite get it out.
Better shot there from Zach.
I'm hungry. Yep. Just got hungry for some reason. I don't know why.
Want some chips, Steve? Some chips?
Some sort of cheddar. Jeremy, this is a handicap tournament. It is 80% of 210. As you can see up here, the scores do have handicap in them. For the most part, the majority of the teams that have bowled this have been scratched because it being at 80% of 210, you don't get you get a lot more people who average over 210 than you do under in these kind of tournaments. But we do have Riley Woods there on the bottom of your screen getting 8 pins of handicap. Also, I think you just missed us earlier. We are just north of Cincinnati in Fairfield, Ohio. Let's see where you had asked where we are. Couldn't remember if I had said that since you asked that or not. Throw it out there again just in case. Do want to thank everybody for watching. So I know as you're scrolling through, you popped on us. So thanks for pausing and watching for at least a second. Let's see what Brandon's able to do here with stepping up on 19. They're tripping that 4 out. Strike for Brandon. See if Josh can match his partner there. Buries it. Strike for Josh too. Wayne's side come out from his desk, come over to the live stream desk.
Yeah, hang out with
Just
you.
walking around. Hey, Michael over there with a double. He must have found his glasses. Oh, Himmler with another 10 pin. Wonder if he'll make an adjustment or a ball change. That's back-to-back slow 10s for him. I think you're starting to see some of that breakdown happen. Obviously, for Brian, it's a lot less than for everybody else's, but you're just seeing some of the scores, just a little bit of more, a couple more misses.
Ooh, Brad coming in high over there on 15 and 16 off camera.
Yep.
That's that team of him and Ricky Hayes who are in the hunt for that $150 bonus.
Yep. They're still not getting Deanna or Michael. Neither one of them they're giving have any handicap down there. I figure they at least let Michael have a little bit of handicap with his. So. Nice. Augusta bowling with Josh. Yeah. He just like we said earlier, he pulled, we had a sweeper in here, $3,000 sweeper. Josh ended up winning that one. Walked away with that. That was a great night for him. Bowled very well throughout that entire tournament.
Yeah, he likes to point out that I didn't pick him from the word go at the beginning of the night. I had a couple other people I had picked to win that one.
Yeah, Randy P, there are no limits on anybody can bowl with in this tournament. It doesn't matter what your average is, you can bowl with whoever you want. So, I mean, that's what we've got a few people here. I mean, I'm sure Brandon Trainham's probably up towards 230. Josh Pickett is every bit of 230. So, I mean, we've got multiple people in here with over that. Which, like we said, our current leaders of the tournament are sitting at 1525 as Bryce France and Jalen Mosley put together a 1525 yesterday. I think early yesterday. It was like second shift. They managed
second
to do
place,
that.
I think, is 1518 and then a 1509.
Yep.
Those are only 3 scores above 1500, which
Yep.
we talked about earlier being a testament to this. Oh, wow. He almost ran that one down, too.
Yeah, I think it's a testament to one being just a modified house shot, making it a little bit tougher, but then also having half of the shifts be on the burn. Which I think the burn just causes a little bit tougher because you have to make more adjustments a lot sooner.
Right.
As they break down, you're moving a lot more frequently than you do on the fresh. There's Himmler's another 10 pin for him. It's 3 straight. Let's see if he can get this out here on this next shot. Since we did that push and said we were given that, let's see what we're up to now. We're getting 23 subscribers just in this shift alone. We're only 45 minutes into it. Halfway through. Like we said, guys, over on YouTube, we have reached 500 subscribers. So we did say once we hit that, we were going to give away a bowling ball of choice. So what we'll do is we'll put everybody that is subscribed, we'll cut that off probably tonight sometime or maybe tomorrow once you figure it out. And anybody that is subscribed by that point will be entered into a ball raffle for a ball of choice. We'll do a spin on a wheel, do some sort of program with that, post the video of it so you can see that it was random. And then we'll get in touch with whoever won and see about how to get them a bowling ball, whether they're here in this area or somewhere else, and we can ship it out to you guys. But again, that requires you to be subscribed on the YouTube side. TikTok, once we get up to 1,000 subscribers over there, that's when we'll give one away to those guys.
Followers.
They're
followers on
TikTok.
See, we're new to the TikTok thing, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we're new to both, really. Really, really new to the TikTok.
Yes. We really just started. I think we've been in YouTube for over a year. I think it's pushing a year, 2 years on YouTube now.
Yeah, our learning curve on YouTube, though, was really, I think that's why the TikTok took off a little quicker. We had the learning curve with YouTube, found a formula that works, and it's surprisingly worked as well on TikTok as well. So,
actually, yeah, it looks like it's been right about a year since it says 1 year ago, so I don't know how.
Probably that seems about right.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like it may have been May of last year, because one of the first things we've got on here, we've got a handful of sweepers, and then the BMB Gear Classic sweeper. So with the BMB Classic, we knew that was the first week of June, so that was probably end of April, early May. So we've been doing YouTube for a little over a year. TikTok, we've only been doing that now for what, about 4 months, if that. Yeah, I think the Strikers Challenge, we still weren't on TikTok, or at least the NWL tournaments wasn't on TikTok. We were still using your TikTok for that. I think the Just Cure It was the first thing we did, which would have been middle of May. So yeah. So again, we want to thank you guys for growing these channels. We do appreciate you guys subscribing. We're going to keep bringing you tournaments. Like we said, the constant doubles and things like that are going to slow down a little bit, but we will be back with our Sunday afternoon. We have a sweeper in here every Sunday. It starts at noon, so if you are in the area and want a bullet, it is on a house shot, 80% of 220 of handicap. Come in, it's $35 entry. Cut into match play, usually about 1 and 4, somewhere between 1 and 4, 1 and 5 payout on that. Just depends on how many people we get and how the numbers work out when we get into match play. So you feel free to come out and bowl that. Or if you just like watching the bowling, again, when we get into this, we used to do a semifinals, and we would have the semifinals and the finals on the live stream, but we've decided this year we are going to shift over to a stepladder finals. So we'll have probably somewhere between 4 and 5 person stepladder finals. So we'll be doing that, and we will be live streaming those. Every Sunday.
Sorry, Steve. That
was a lot of power.
Zach
And a lot of messenger in this didn't do its job. That messenger was blind. Michael needs to give it its glasses. Oh no, and then you miss it. Wow. Don't see that there's another one you don't see often from Zach. So again, as these scores come through, we will try and continue to update you guys on these as it comes through when they do get done with this game. For those who are just tuning in, Josh, this is a doubles tournament. We do have Josh and Brandon, who are up on 19 to 20 year a team. Jake Leach and Zach Grove are a team on the bottom there of the score on the top frame. On the bottom video, you've got Jeremy Ciccone, who's throwing the ball right now, along with Keith Schooler. And then you've got Eric Burris and Riley Woods on a team together. And going back to that, Josh and Brandon over on the top screen have started off the first game with a 476 together, 210 for Josh, 266 for Brandon. Zach and Jake getting 227 and 268 for a 495. And on the bottom screen, you got Keith and Jeremy shooting 207 for Keith, 265 for Jeremy for a 472. And Riley Woods getting a 173. And Eric Burris getting himself a 236 for a 409. And as we get these scores here, we will go into that. Yep. Well, thank you, Jeremy. If you want to come down, if you guys also want to see what kind of tournaments we are running, we will post a lot of that on the Facebook page. Is the Northwest Lanes Sunday Sweeper. So look for that, and anything going on in this building, we post on there. Anything going on around Cincinnati, if people ask us or want to post it on there, we post it on there. Keep everybody updated on what we got going on. I know, Jeremy, if you're up in Michigan, I know there's a bunch of things all around the area. I know the Ohio Masters is coming up, but I think you have to have bowled in some sort of an Ohio USBC league to be eligible for that. I forget where that is, though. I do know that is Labor Day weekend, though. But I forget where that is. That is at HP Lanes in Columbus, Ohio. For those anybody in Ohio. Douglas, do you mean for the Ohio Masters? Or do you mean this one? This tournament, the winners get $2,000 guaranteed on the top of this one. The Ohio Masters, I'm not sure that they have
I don't think they have a guarantee.
I don't think they have anything guaranteed on top. It just depends on how many entries they get and what they end up having there. That was $125 entry fee on that. And then also, if you look up Ohio Masters 2025, you will find that on Facebook. You will find all the information. You can reach out to them through that page. Yeah, this one is $2,000 on top. It was on a $70 entry per team, $35
Yep,
a man.
$35 a man, $70 entry fee.
Yep. And like we said, 1825 is currently leading. Or 1520. That's 1525. I don't know if I said 1825. 1525 is what I meant. All right, let's see. Brandon able to finish off the second game with a strike, get himself to just under 200. Nope, coming a little bit high there, getting himself to 193 for Brandon. Josh can get himself into he's already in the 240, see if he can get to 247. I did miss, look at there's another good shot, 247 for Josh. Getting them to a 440 for game 2, which will get them to 916 for 2.
Starting to get the sense of a little bit of frustration from Zach. He popped out of his chair like he was a little frustrated. You might see him really, really gnaw on one here in a second.
Yeah. Riley Woods actually bouncing back from that last game, shooting a 217. Eric Burris dropping a little bit for a 201. Give them. She's getting what per game? 8. So that's 225. So 426 there. 835 for Riley and Eric after 2. Jeremy Ciccone really losing it that second game, shooting a 167. Tried to get a century mark on himself. Went 265, 167. And I can say that because I've century marked myself before. I think I've century marked myself both ways, actually. I think I've gone 100 less and 100 more.
Zach has moved so far left now. He is throwing the ball left of 5th arrow. So, you want to see something fun? Have you been watching your boys, Josh or Zach, here on your pair? Left of 5th arrow when he's crossing arrows. Hey, just gnaw. With this speed, that is crazy. That is 9. That is.
Oh wow!
That is
still
right
goes
around,
through the face.
That is right around 35 at the arrows. On at 18, 19. Wait. I'm sorry. 20.
He's like
26 or
23.
so. 26 at the arrows. That is just crazy. I mean, I'll stand right and just go straight.
Yep. Oh wow! You saw that, and I think that was the issue with him throwing it so far left, because I think we had, or actually no, we didn't have any lefties on the pair last shift, so there shouldn't have. But when he set that down, it hooked. The second it hit immediately.
My brother's got too. You know what you better do before you get in real big trouble?
Oh yeah, no, I will. Yep. I was just getting these last 2 scores down for Jake and him.
All over it.
842. So currently leading the live stream is Josh and Brandon with 916, followed by Keith and Jeremy with 882. And then Zach and Jake at 8:42, and Riley and Eric at 8:35. As we get ready to get started with this last game here, guys, what we are going to go ahead and do is go through our pet of the week. This is something we also do here on the page every time we have a tournament on Sunday. We do get that. We do have a pet of the week here from the Cincinnati Animal Care Center, our local Hamilton County shelter. We have doing that, trying to help them out, trying to help them clear out because they are in red status again. I did hear recently from my wife Jessica, volunteers down there, helps a lot with the dogs and everything. So she sends me a dog of the week each week, and we feature them on our live stream. So we'll go ahead and run through that. Go ahead and pull that up. Got to move that out of the way. Move that up. And then I've got to get the logo and the link. There it is. All right. So what we've got, you see on the screen right now, we've got Lusa. She is 1 year old. She is 49 pounds. Very kid-friendly, dog-friendly. She's up to date on all of her vaccines. She also is microchipped, so that's one less thing that you have to worry about there. She is a young, sweet girl who seriously loves snuggling, and her happy place is curled up on the couch under a big pile of blankets. She treats everything like a little She takes treats like a gentle little lady. She is an adorable little underbite when she's got her doesn't have her tongue hanging out there. She loves kids, does great in play groups with other dogs. They make sure to keep them together. They let them have play groups, see how they interact with other dogs, and she does really well there. She is currently in a foster setting right now. She is crate trained, potty trained. She knows how to sit, knows how to leave it. She even does well with cats. Goes great on walks on leashes. Doesn't pull. Really a dream dog. Even loves bath time. All good there. So if you have any questions on that, you're free to log on to CincinnatiAnimalCare.org to reach out and talk about her. You can also email foster@cincycare.org to request a meet and greet with Lisa. She is in a foster, so we'll have to set that up. If you have another dog, you can bring them with you, and they can set up a little play area. They have areas that they can introduce them and make sure that they interact well together. And if you're looking to adopt a dog or anything else that you have, make sure if Lisa isn't the one you're looking for, you can log on to CincinnatiAnimalCare.org and find any dogs that are available to adopt on there right now, and reach out to them and see what you can find. So again, that's Lisa. So reach out if you want to talk to them about that here in the Hamilton County shelter, the CincinnatiAnimalCare.org. Thank you guys for letting me do that. We'll get back to some bowling. Is that going to get you in trouble?
That might get me in trouble.
Oh, so should I send that over to?
No.
No. Should I send that to Casey?
Listen, not that I wouldn't adopt Lisa there in a heartbeat. I really would. That's why you can't send it over. I have a house full already.
Yep. I feel like Wayne was in here messing with my stuff while I was bowling. Stuff was in different places.
All I did was swap the screens.
Mm-hmm.
I put them back on the right side because it was bugging me.
Okay. Felt like you may have done one of these.
No, actually I didn't.
Okay.
The only thing I did do was I tried to do that, and I was like, oh, can't go that high.
Yeah. Nope.
That's all I did.
Okay.
Didn't do nothing. See, not allowed to touch Steve's stuff. I'm not allowed to touch the mouse.
I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly, Jess isn't on, or she'd be making comments about my particularness with certain touching my stuff or electronics or doing things. If we're me and someone else doing something, I don't need it to be right at all. All right, we are coming down again. This is our final shift of the day and really of the entire tournament. The fourth shift of the day, so it's been a bit of a day. Been a little long.
Yeah, man, the long weekend.
Yep.
Again, guys done great work. Malika, Jermaine, and all the tournament staff inside the office there. Miss Deanna Pickett, Michael Ash. Nyla Otis was in there helping out.
Oh, trip that. Oh, Jeremy not able to get that 9 pin.
Great work from all them guys on another successful tournament year. And now Zach has gone to loft.
Yep.
And then I need to thank my staff here at Northwest Lanes. You guys done a great job. Mechanics in the back.
It's the burn shift.
It's burn. It's crispy out there.
But Dave
again
and Tyler knew. Yeah. Well, Dave was throwing across. I mean, in the middle of the second game, he was already at the left of the middle arrow, so he was already at 20 or left. So all you're doing is running into what he tore up.
Yeah, thanks again, guys, for all the staff here. Done such a great work. Mechanics in the back, keeping the lanes running good, getting the lanes oiled in a timely manner. On those shifts that we did re-oil. Bartenders, make sure you guys go tip your bartenders. All the work that goes in to make one of these weekends successful, you guys killed it this weekend.
For all the fans out there, that's the best I can throw it.
Brian Hamler walked over and said that's the best he can do, boys.
I just found out that I am going to be finding a new dog when I get home. Apparently, we're fostering another one this week.
Well, say hi to Lisa for me.
Nope, it wasn't Louisa. It's actually Snugs is apparently the name of this one. Little senior dog.
Aww.
Big old eyes. Yeah, that was one thing we talked about, with just having the cat, an 18-pound dog, and an 8-pound dog. Just, we love all dogs, but it's just a fact of the bigger dogs. One, it scares the cat. Even if she sees it at all, it just freaks her out. And just the factor of just want to make sure that everybody gets along and everything goes well. So we had talked about that. Obviously we're fostering a senior dog now, little chihuahua looking thing, Snugs. she's still
how
cute.
You say it is.
I know.
Cute dog.
It is.
He showed me a picture.
I'm not
it is
great.
A cute dog.
It is. It's a cute
a little
dog.
chihuahua looking thing.
She's.
I don't think that's the words Jessica would have liked for you to use.
If anybody follows,
it's probably lucky Jessica isn't watching now.
Yep.
She'd be making comments.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, if you're friends with Jessica on Facebook, you see every dog that's available, especially when we start fostering. So I'm sure this week you will be seeing a lot of pictures of Snugs.
I did tell her when she started.
Good
Josh
shot there from
at
Josh.
It, getting it to listen. I did tell her when she started posting those and she started volunteering over there. I was like, "You are going to get me in trouble."
Yep.
That's all I see are these dogs, and I want to take them all. I really do.
Yep.
But we can't. All right, Zach, back over here and
getting ready to
almost standing in Brian Himmler's lane to throw this shot. Standing in 18, loft onto 19, peel back.
Oh, yep. That one didn't hook enough. He needs a little more hand.
He probably lofted it at an inch or two too far. That's all that really is. It is honestly could be that big of an adjustment. Just a little bit more loft than he threw the last time, and the ball just didn't have time to finish turning the corner. Because he kind of looked like he liked that shot.
Yep. That's the other thing. Maybe he needs to just move a little bit more right and just move his line inside. Trying not to get it so far out to the right, but he knows what he's doing.
I know I laughed and chuckled, but that's seriously what you can run into when you start lofting like that. If you loft it, an inch or so for a couple inches further down the lane than you did the last shot, it's no different than you throwing it a little hard. You just that's an inch or two less a lane. That ball has time to find fiction and turn the corner, and that's all it really takes for that 7-pin to creep up like that.
There's another shot from Josh. Actually, I need to go around the horn and see if we're looking for anything on. See who's got a shot. Any eight shots?
From here.
Brian Himmler actually went 500, but he's already off there. No shot at 8 for him. Yep. So there is nobody with a shot at 800 this shift. So I think 1525 looks like it may hold up.
Oof.
Start giving me royalties for all the striking he's doing with my old bowling balls.
All right, we'll put that out there. Dave.
Yep.
Dave Metter says Josh owes him royalties. He's striking with all of Dave's old equipment.
Yep.
Gonna start charging you for every strike you throw now, Josh.
So Joshua would pay in multiple people. He's gonna start because you're gonna start charging him rent for leaving his bowling balls here. You're gonna charge. Dave's gonna charge him for
probably a good
balls.
thing he just won $3,000 on Friday night, ain't it?
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, he's just burying it now. Yeah, that's just crushing the pocket. Dave's still down there talking about it. That is my ball. I'm not even entirely sure what that is that he's throwing.
I think Dave might be mad because Josh strikes with it better than he did.
Yeah. Well, Josh throws the ball just a little bit differently than Dave does.
Yeah, listen.
Just a little.
Zach getting it in there.
I think at this point, Zach's just seeing how far he can stand
that ball
left.
Looked like it was anybody else, any other mere mortal, that ball would have plucked the 10 off the rack, and his takes a dead left turn and goes flush through the pocket.
Yeah. If I tried to throw that line, I probably wouldn't even make it to the 10 pin. It'd be in the gutter.
Mike, you're right. That angle he's creating through the fronts is crazy.
Oh. Chopping that off there from Jake. I don't know. What are they sitting at? Yeah, nope. Okay, Brandon and Josh can't make a run at the lead, even if they do both strike out. Even if they had both shot 300, they still would have been 8-9 pins short. Just in that struggle game Brandon had. Brandon struggled a little bit the second game. Josh struggled the first game. Oh, yep, that did look a little high when he let it go. Still can get himself to 279. It's still a great game. Pick it up and move on to the next frame. So that does it for any chance at 8 or... Well, no, we still do have one more potential honor score on the table. So we'll see what we're able to get to. Do have somebody on front 7 just off camera, which again, if they get to the 10th frame, we will go ahead and take that mobile cam down there. And this time I'll try and remember to actually turn the mobile camera on. Unlike last shift. Or no, first game.
Yes.
It was first game of this shift. Josh covers the spare up. I was actually curious. I've been thinking about it. I've only been paying attention when he's been on 19, but where is Zach standing on 20? Because where he's standing on 19, he physically can't stand there on 20 unless he's in front of the ball.
Well, it's got to be. I think he's walking around it as he goes up.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Yep, we'll see here now on this.
Oh no, he is in front of the ball return.
Yep, he's just standing up there. All right.
Right in front of the ball return. Sliding into the gutter cap.
And burying it. That's unreal.
That is the nice thing about sliding where he is sliding. There's zero chance of fouling because you slide square into that gutter cap.
Yep. Oh, get it. Yep. All right, let's see if Josh is able to get back on the strike train. Yes, he can.
Any doubt?
Nope. I was just worried a little bit since he got that last one in that he might get it just a hair out. We all like to overcorrect a little bit. Oh, there's another
Brandon.
one. We do have a front 8.
A little high. Crazy the angle he is using through the front part of the lane.
Yes. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see what Riley. So Jeremy finishing off with a 236. Keith getting himself to a 194 over there. Getting them 430 for that one. Getting into a 1312, which will be just short of cashing. Again, we said I think the cash line's been around 1420, 1430 today, last I heard. So that's not quite going to get themselves there on that one.
Yeah, I had a little bit of high hopes for that team right there. Them guys, especially with Keith's coming off that 799 game, Jeremy just strikes in his house.
Jeremy. He just really lost it that second game. Took him way too long to find a new line.
Josh kicking himself now for that 8th frame.
And like we said, Riley getting. I can't see what they ended up getting. She looks like, what, 541?
Oh, you know what you need to do?
What?
Hand me that phone. Hand me the mobile.
Oh, yeah. We will have our mobile cam getting set up now. That mobile cam, once that's set up, we will be good to go on there. All right. So Josh's going to finish himself out with a 268, it looks like. 268 for Josh. I'd scoot over to the right because you're going to have him. If he's going to be on that right lane, I'd be to the right of him. I usually set it up right up around the handrail. I don't know. Are done down there, so we'll go ahead and pull that up. Nope. Why is that not working? Hit the plus. Hit the plus sign. Click OK. There you go. Oh, no, he is a lefty. I forgot. Yep. Just tell me I'm wrong. Step it up. First one. There's one. That's front 10 here for Brad Ingram. You could have just told me he's a lefty. I forgot.
I had it on mute. I was.
Yep.
I didn't want to set it up any closer because.
No. You're fine where it is. I forgot he was a lefty,
Yeah.
so I thought he was going to be standing in front of his ball motion. So again, this is Brad Ingram stepping up on the bottom of your screen. As you can see there, we have a new camera up. Stepping up in the 10th frame, front 10. 2 more for that 300.
Carry it. That's like
There's another one. There's front 11. And Ricky sitting there, he's got a chance to get 279. I know Brad really struggled. Well, they had 453 after the first game, but I think they really struggled that second game. I'll have to look that up. No, they only did the senior? Okay.
They only did the senior.
Yep. Well, I might get them the senior.
Get it. There you go.
There it is. 300, Brad Ingram. Great set. Brad gets himself to 696 with that 300. Ricky Hayes still. We got 270. Oh, nope. Now Ricky's down in the 250s. Oh, I'm going to turn that off. Sorry about all that. Yeah, it was still on. Hey, Vincent. Yeah, Zach is way left. We've been talking about that for a while.
Alert.
Yeah, Zach was way left. He just finished off there getting himself to 247. I mean, with how far left he was,
I think that became a competition for Zach. How far left could he get?
Yep.
Before somebody either kicked him off of their lane.
Yeah.
Or he couldn't get it to come back anymore.
Yeah. Oh. Again, guys, that does look like it will do it for us. We did get that last 300 for you guys that were stuck around and watched all the way through to the end. So thank you for that. Sorry, Vincent, that you just got here a little bit late. This is the end of the final shift of the tournament. Like I said, it does appear that 1525 that was shot, I think, on the second shift yesterday is going to win. That is obviously unofficial. I don't believe anybody had a shot at that in this shift. Just looking around at the scores, nobody shot an 8. So without an 8, it's tough to get there. Unless we had a couple of people shoot like 780 or something, but even then, I don't see that high of scores around the area. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything you've done.
We'll see you guys
next Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep. We'll be back around, like we said, sometime between 3 and 4:30. We'll be going live with our step ladder finals with our back to normal house shot sweeper. See you guys then. Thanks for watching.